Hi, in this video we'll be discussing GMAT Official Guide 2017th edition Quant Problem Solving question number 17. Let's have a look at this question. The question says a rectangular floor that measures 8 meters by 10 meters is to be covered with carpet squares that each measure 2 meters by 2 meters. So if the carpet squares cost 12 meter apiece, what is the total cost for the number of squares needed to cover the floor? The question asking you for the total cost of the number of carpet squares. So basically it's again a simple geometry question. So right, it's always better to picturize it for any geometry question. So let's picturize it. There is a rectangle. Okay, so there is a rectangle which is made up of 8 into 10, right? So let's just try to figure it out. 8 and 10. Okay, so 8 is the length and 10 is the breadth, right? And it is covered with carpet squares of each 2 meters. So we are trying to cover this rectangle using the 2 meter square. So rectangle means opposite sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree, where square is all sides are equal and as well as each angle 90 degree. So we are trying to cover this with 2 meters. So if I cover here the 2 meters, 1 I need, 2 I need, 3 I need, and I need also the fourth one. 4 pieces to cover one, this particular row. Now vertically if I have to cover, since the length is 10, so I need the 5 such, right? 2, 3, 4, and you need a 5. Okay, so my diagram is little bad, but it's a square. So you can visualize this as a square. So there are 5 squares in each column. So that means there are 4 columns needed. So that means 5 into 4, there are 20 square carpets we need. So 20 square carpets if needed, then they have given 12 a piece. Each carpet square cost 12 a piece. So 20 into 12, which is nothing but 240. Answer has to be B. You can eliminate all the other answer choices. But here some student ask why we not, some might be thinking why we are not using area of the rectangle divided by the area of the square to arrive at an answer. We can do that, but it's always better to picturize it, because sometimes what happens is if the numbers are not like this, here the numbers were easily divisible, so it makes sense and you can do that. But sometimes numbers won't be divisible, like you might expect something saying 10 meters and 11 meters. That time you may not cover the entire rectangle with the square pieces. So there you might find some problem. So it's always better to picturize it. That way you avoid some confusions. I hope this is clear. Answer has to be B. Thank you.